The American Express Gold Card. A great card for a specific person. That's the best way I can say it. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why I feel this way, break down my usage, and provide my honest opinion on it so you can judge if it's the right card for you. But before we get into all that, hi, I'm Lonnie, and I've had my gold card for 2 years now. And since first acquiring it, it's gone through quite a few changes and transformations. The annual fee has increased, credits have been removed while others have been added, and not for nothing, I like the new white gold color. All that aside, despite individual differences, now is a great time to provide my opinion and share my everyday experiences on the how and why I use the card. And while my experience may differ from yours, they can still serve as a valuable reference point for you to form your own opinions and judgments. That sounds like a good plan to me. Let's talk about it. To start, when evaluating a credit card, it's important to consider its overall value, usage value, and redemption value. So let's break this down into 3 parts. The overall value, which represents the general worth derived from possessing the card. The usage value, where we'll focus on accumulating value and points through the card's features and spending opportunities. And finally, the redemption value assesses the perks, benefits, and rewards offered by the card and evaluates their potential for redemption. By breaking down the card into these components, we can better determine its value. Let's kick it right off with the overall value. In my opinion, the overall value of the Amex Gold Card can be explained as, what does this card bring to the table for me? Because remember, everyone is different. And for me, it begins with being a membership rewards earning card, which I'll come back to later. And its 2 primary bonus categories, which are 4x on both dining and grocery. As for dining, I can take it or leave it as I have so many cards which offer dining bonus categories. So I do switch often here, depending on if I'm building up a particular points currency like Chase or United Miles. But the grocery category is key, and that's because not too many cards offer a dedicated grocery category. Yes, there are ways to use cashback cards as grocery, but many cards avoid this dedicated language on grocery. And that's because grocery is expensive. Everyone has to eat versus something like gas where cardholders can have electric cars or live in a metro area like New York City, DC, or Chicago and can get by without a car. No matter where you live, you need to eat. I also need to note this bonus category only applies to US grocery stores. It does not provide extra earnings internationally. Anyway, for me, I won't say grocery used to be cheaper, but it was a lower percentage of my monthly budget until I joined the Dad Club. Then my grocery budget and grocery visits went through the roof. Kids are expensive. This was actually when I got the card, and still to this day is my primary use of it. Now, there are other benefits the card provides me as well, such as the so-called dreaded coupon book, which is a list of random marketing offers which are provided to you for certain retailers and merchants in the form of discounts like spend X dollars, get Y dollars back, or bonus earnings, which would be spend X dollars, get Y 1,000 Amex points back. I found value in many of these offers over my 2 years with the card from brands I already shop at regularly. And not to skip over it, I will add that the card also earns 3x on flights, but I do not use this bonus category, mainly because I have other cards which earn more here. But if you're someone that does not have a lot of cards, or this is your main card, this category can be very beneficial. And speaking of Amex MR points, this takes me to my favorite feature of how well the Gold Card pairs and combines within the Amex ecosystem, and that's its usage value. But real quick, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. That's the real value, okay? Back to it. Now I say usage value because this is literally how I use the card. I already mentioned dining and grocery, but on top of that grocery usage, it's one of my favorite point stacks. I always find myself buying an extra Amazon gift card or Best Buy gift card or a gift card for one of my nieces or nephew's birthdays while at the grocery store, because this way, that gift card will code as 4 points per dollar. This is nothing new, and a lot of people do it. As long as you don't abuse it, you'll be fine. Then there is dining. As I mentioned earlier, I do not always reach for this card first when dining out. It depends on the situation. 1, do I need more MR points? Or 2, can it save me money in some way? That's right, save money. There are various dining credits provided by the card, like the Uber Eats and Grubhub. And I'm not gonna get into the details of paying extra and all that. I don't wanna leave the house, so it's worth it for me. Then there's $100 of Resi credits, paid as $50 in each half of the year. For me, as someone that travels regularly, it's not hard to find a Resi restaurant in some location that I'm going to. Adding to that, there are smaller credits like Dunkin' Donuts, the coupon book. I still find value in it as well. So I don't need to use the card a lot, but when I do, it is valuable. And if all this sounds valuable to you, I drop my referral link in the description. I thank you in advance if you decide to use it. So then what do I specifically get out of the card? What's the redemption value? Well, first off, with each trip I take, I find more and more value with Amex MR points and their travel portal. There's a lot of great deals in there, but most of the better deals come from the Platinum card, which is why I say this card pairs nicely within Amex's ecosystem. Being that I can still earn points on my Gold card and use those points with my Platinum card's benefits, that's awesome, as the Gold card does not provide a lot of status perks or luxury travel experiences like the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection. It does provide waived foreign transaction fees when you can use it. Say what you want, but say it in the comments. Either way, it's a great complement and companion to my personal travel strategy. Could I fully live and travel off of it? No, but can I enhance my experiences because of what I earn from it? Absolutely, yes. So it's clear that this is not a card for every person, but it can be a great card for a select group that can fully utilize it. I just so happen to be in that group. So what do you think? Do you have one? How do you use it? Anyway, check out this video on why I think Amex has one of the smartest ecosystems, or this one to keep the party going. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.